Hi, my name is Eva Durand. For my final project, I will be diving into the advertising of bottled water. So my thesis for this project was bottled water consumption is more successful and beneficial with the use of context, social, psychological, and desirable advertisements. The first way that people are using these advertisements in bottled water is by targeting people's emotions. So this is not only using the product, but also the price, quality, and reputation. And this kind of is targeting people's emotions to make them think that if they buy this water, they're going to be different or they're going to change because of it. And in the picture I included is a definition. Emotional branding is the process of forming a relationship between a consumer and a product or brand by provoking their emotions. A brand that does this very well is Perrier Sparkling Water, which is a French brand of water. In the left picture, you can see a French tennis player reaching out for Perrier. This kind of makes consumers feel like, oh, if I drink this water, I'm going to be like a French tennis player. This is really going to hydrate me for my athletics. And the two on the right are kind of promoting a lavish lifestyle, luxurious, beautiful lifestyle. And Perrier was also used in spas, so it was considered spa water, which also promotes the luxurious lifestyle, and they do it very well. Another form of advertising is contextual targeting. As you can see in this picture, there's a Dasani ad in a bus stop with it even says up to 30% made from plants, and that's really eye-grabbing. Contextual targeting will be used in big cities rather than rural cities because there's a higher population in New York, Los Angeles, instead of Montana. And another form of this would also be on the sidebar of your websites. If you search Dasani, you'll probably get a Dasani ad when you're watching something on YouTube or scrolling through Instagram. And I also included a graph right here on the US opinions on contextual targeting. And it said that 58% reached more engaged customers. Another argument here that I talked about in my final paper was tap versus bottled water. Because of the consumption of bottled water, there's been more ads about tap water and why you should drink tap water. And both bottled water and tap campaigns use terror management theory, also known as TMT, which is bottled water is going to promote that tap water is bad for you. You're going to get sick. You could die from it. And tap water ads are going to promote that you are harmful to the environment, you're contributing to pollution, and that is going to cause anxiety among customers and make them feel vulnerable, kind of in that I mentioned in this graph here that I included. It's kind of the sequence of how things go. So both sides use this kind of advertising, and it's kind of scary. Lastly, another way is self-esteem. So bottled water ads promote sustainability, again, the lavish lifestyle, whereas the anti-bottled water lean more towards a negative side. Some slogan examples here. I'm just going to pick Infinity Water, the oldest way to stay young. I think that one is kind of crazy because it's promoting that if you drink that water, it's going to help you stay young. You're not going to get wrinkles. You're going to look great. And where it's really just water. So it's kind of crazy that they use these slogans, which are really eye-catching for some people and really alter their perception of themselves when they're drinking that water. And a quote that I think really sums up my whole project would be, bottled water consumption studies report diverse and inconsistent factors such as lifestyle factors, demographics, and health and safety concerns influence bottled water consumption. By Colt and Wolf. I used a lot of their research and journals in my paper, so I think they really tied this in well with what I was doing. And here's my reference page, and I hope you learned something about the psychology behind bottled water advertisements and you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.